Hello and welcome back to our Pokemon Xenoverse playthrough. This is part 31, and last episode we got ourselves the beautiful Xeno Pokemon Roserade, which I did go ahead. I slapped on a black sludge in between episodes, and that is all I have done, although I am excited to use this Pokemon. Sound and Poison type, nice special attack stat, reasonably good speed stat, has the Serene Grace for the extra chance of things happening, so I mean, we have like the extra special defense drop chance, the extra poison chance, which is kind of nice. Overall, I just kind of want to use the Pokemon because it looks kind of cool. But this episode, we are back on the road again, I guess would be the best way to put it. We've sort of completed the Shylion Temple and everything around here, meaning I think we just have to go back to the next route and continue our journey on for the time being. Route 10. Don't know how to evolve a certain Pokemon? Don't worry. All around the region you may find a bunch of citizens just waiting to share their precious informations with you. All the informations will be mine. I demand it, but I think we're just good to go ahead, battle a whole bunch of trainers, and have a pretty chill episode after these episodes of like running through the temples and dealing with Xeno Pokemon and alternate forms and stuff like that. I think we get to calm down a little bit. I feel like you've got to be a grass type. If Sludge Bomb isn't super effective against you, I'm gonna be sad. It isn't super effective. You know what? I said it. I'm gonna be sad, and I'm sad. I did put the black sludge on it though, so I mean, we still have a decent bit of bulk. Roserade isn't frail as such, and I definitely don't think a Xenoform is frail, so I mean, it's fine, but I would have recorded yesterday, but I did kind of actually forget that when your age ticks up a number, a whole bunch of people usually come around, so I had family around the entire day, and that was exhausting. So I was still kind of recovering from my sore arm, which is completely better today, by the way, which is kind of nice. But I had a whole bunch of people come over, and you know, you always get that same treatment when a whole bunch of family members come over. Some of you may well understand what I'm about to say. But you get the, look who came out of his cave to see us. Wow, I see the sunlight is still too scary for you, looking at your skin. Oh, by the way, I went to the beach the other day. Do you know what a beach is? It's outside, so you might not know. That sort of treatment, which is always like, go ahead and leave, come back next year is kind of the thoughts you start thinking, which, you know, I don't have anything against my family, but it's been like 20 years. Okay, you gotta give me something new, okay? I need a new, witty response other than, haha, you don't go outside, okay? I'm just waiting for it. One day it's gonna happen and I'm gonna be so impressed. That year was not this year. It definitely wasn't this year. But regardless, it was still a nice day. And now, I get to come in here, and I get to look at this Roserade, and that's also a nice day. So, hooray. Scoville, I'm so sorry, Scoville. I'm going to completely negate this nice sand that you've got. I'm going to put up Rain, which is going to weaken all of your Fire-type moves. You can have no Grass-type moves for me, because I'm a Flying-type. I might even outspeed anyway. Feels bad one-shotting a Scoville when it's literally my best Pokemon. It's definitely the Pokemon that's impressed me the most so far, compared to how it started. Like, Pepequeno, or however you want to pronounce it, was trash. Right, it was trash, and then it evolved into Scoville, and Scoville's been amazing. It's definitely been like one of my star Pokemon for sure. Mental Herb. What are you doing down there? They have a Pukumuku cap. I need it. I need the Pukumuku, okay? I need that. According to research, there's an interdimensional fault line somewhere in this path. That sounds alarming. Should we be allowed on this path if we can just, you know, trip into a different dimension? You know, can you imagine you're out for a walk with your Pokemon's playing around, you know, you've got like a Bulbasaur or something, the Bulbasaur vine whips at your feet to get you to jump back as like a little joke, and you just get sent into a wormhole and that Pokemon is traumatized for life at what it did to you? Should we have people here? I'm not convinced we should have people here. Maybe it's not that easy to fall into a wormhole, you know? Maybe you really do have to, like, force your way in, like you're breaking through a window of glass or whatever. I don't know. Funnily enough, as it turns out, you might find this hard to believe. I've never fell into an interdimensional wormhole, you know? Not yet. Not yet. One day, it might just happen, but at the moment, I have not experienced that. Crazy, crazy. Or maybe I already fell into an dimensional wormhole while I was sleeping, and the only difference between that dimension and the dimension I was currently in is that the Windows update happened, and I got this crappy little sign on the side that just tells me that it's really, really hot today on my taskbar. Maybe. That could be it. That could be the only change, because for whatever reason that happened, and all it does is remind me that it's really hot, and I hate that. We're really battling a flower, huh? We're really battling this flower. Which, by the way, is the most useless feature. I know it's hot. It's really hot. I don't need to know that it's even hotter. It just makes me sad, like, looking down at the time and seeing, like, 30 degrees Celsius, which I don't know what that is off the top of my head in American speak, but I do know that it's hot and I don't like it. So, you know, enough said. We can go for a Sludge Bomb and then a Psychic, using the type change to our advantage, which is kind of handy. So, go ahead and get out of here. Sucker Punch, yep, we know it's not going to KO. Psychic is now super effective, which should make it enough. There we go, nice. I like manipulating Kecleon. It is very, very enjoyable, and I also hope that this merchant gives me a candy, because the last one didn't. Okay, I have not forgotten. I have not forgotten that the last one didn't give me a candy. In fact, I've already forgotten what he gave me, but I feel like it was something trash like an Ultra Ball. It was something that I really didn't care about. So, this person, I want the candy. I do. I really, really do. Uh-huh. You're only having a look after all? Grab this. Rare candy. Good, good. So the other one was the one-off, and that's not going to be the new norm. That's good, at least. That's good. What else do we have around here? Does this just loop around to the same place I was? Yep, Sure, wild Pokemon among flowers. What else am I going to have to suffer? Frankly, I've never really suffered with a whole lot of allergies, so to say, with summer. So flowers and stuff don't bother me greatly. However, I do sneeze a lot generally, which isn't particularly nice. So, you know. Which is mostly just because I live in like a 450-year-old house that's falling down at everywhere. At the everywhere, I think is the best way to put it. And there's just dust all over the place, because even if you clean up all of the dust one day, by the next day it's just all completely back again, because the whole place is falling down. The dust will just be replaced with like sawdust from the beams and the woodwork falling down. I don't live in a good house. You know, it's cheap. It's got cheap rent. That's the most important thing. You know. Shiny Marowak! Shiny Marowak? Huh. Shiny Marowak. I can't catch it because it's a trainer's Pokemon, but Shiny Marowak. I don't know if this is such a random person to be given, like, a scripted shiny. There's gotta be just a chance that random trainers can have shiny Pokemon, and I don't know if that makes me happy or sad. It makes me happy because I like the extra chance of being able to see shinies, and it gives, like, this person, for example, is now having a great day, right? Because he's been given a shiny Marowak, where in most people's other games he probably hasn't, but also it means that my shiny chance was used up on this random Marowak, rather than a Pokemon in the actual grass beside it. And that makes me sad. Because nowadays aren't what they used to be, huh? There's no way that dude was meant to have a shiny. Like, that's not scripted. There is no way. I was really hoping the next Pokemon would be shiny as well, but I guess not. I am not that lucky to get back-to-back again. Listen, it happened in Blazing Emerald. Fun game, by the way, but it's not going to happen again. Turbo Ball! We're seeing a lot of stuff, huh? We're seeing a lot of stuff. What is a Turbo Ball? Turbo Ball, a Pokeball inspired by Smith's project. It makes it easier to catch Pokemon which are quick to run away. Okay, okay. That makes you think of basically the legendary dogs, you know. They're the first ones to come into my head anytime I think of Pokemon that run away. So, sure, sure. I don't know if we're going to really be encountering the legendary dogs. I'd be surprised if we did, for sure. I'd be very surprised, but, you know. She has a Shelter Shot. And a Raichu, which is a little bit scary. It is a little bit scary. I am just going to go ahead and get out of here. We can go into not Hongshin, I guess. I guess we'll just go to Shyleon. Shyleon getting XP is never bad. You know, it was mentioned to us that it's a very important Pokemon. I'm never going to be sad about going into a Pokemon that's guaranteed to get better with time, essentially, that I'm going to need to keep on my team. Because it means that the more XP I give this thing, the better my late game is going to be, essentially. And that's fine with me. I am just going to Giga Drain because I would like a little bit of HP back. It means I'm not going to KO. Maybe it would have been better Energy Ball. I wasn't 100% confident in Energy Ball's chance of KOing. But yeah, now this paralysis happens. I should have really just went for the Moonblast and went for the max power possible and just tried to KO this thing. I misplayed. Because I'm a dummy dumb. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to blame it all on heat, as I always do. It's really hot. It's really hot in my room. Whatever temperature it is outside in the UK, my room's like 5 degrees hotter. Just because I have, you know, a fat computer running. Which I'm happy about. I am happy to have this computer, don't get me wrong. But it produces a lot of heat. And I don't have air conditioning. I have a fan, which is, you know, too loud to really be running while I'm recording and stuff, because all you'd hear would be just a constant whirring, practically louder than my voice, and that'd be a nightmare. So, summer. I'm not a summer person. Bring back winter. I want to make a petition to just, you know, skip 6 months. Every time it, like, rotates back around to, like, April, May time, we just kick it straight back all the way to, like, a nice, happy November, December time. That would be nice. That'd be really nice. That way we also skip Halloween, which, to be honest, I don't hate Halloween as such. I hate Halloween where I live, because Halloween is very, very popular here, and people will be at my door every second. You know, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare for Halloween here. The actual act of Halloween is fine. Halloween where I live, no. No, I don't. It's not fun. It's not fun. So if we could just skip straight back to, like, November 1st, you know, that'd be great. It'd be nice back to cold temperatures. We would skip a lot of things. Yeah, I would skip my birthday, but honestly, I feel like it'd be worth it. I feel like I could deal with that. I really do. So, sign the petition. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know how much longer we have on this route, but I feel like we should be getting close to the end. I might be wrong on that. We might be nowhere near the end. I haven't actually battled that many trainers. I can't skip that one though, and he's a hippie in the grass enjoying his own business, and I'm fine with skipping him, because honestly, the quicker I get to a next town, 1, we get cool events happening again, and 2, I get to heal up this Roserade. Oh, I can't skip the hippie. The hippie is not to be skipped, apparently. The hippie is not to be skipped. Never mind. I was wrong. I thought that was going to be the side path, and the actual path paved by humans, by the way, that is not walking across a nice flower bed would be the actual way to go. How silly of me. How silly of me. Although I guess for most people they can go over that ledge because they have working legs. But we are a Pokemon protagonist. You know full well that is not something that we are capable of. It is just, it's beyond us. As a Pokemon protagonist, ledges, slight inconveniences, mildly skinny trees in the middle of a pathway, we can't get past those. No. Do we have a Pokemon that can genuinely fly to places that we've seen before? Yes. Can we see, realistically, over that ledge? Yes. Can we fly there? No. No. No, that's beyond us. We can't do that. We can't fly to the other side of something. That's way too scary. We can't do that. Which I've never really understood. I do find it funny when you enter a new route, though, and the Pokemon Center is at the other end of the route. This happens in a very, very minuscule amount of, you know, opportunities. You don't get a lot of opportunities to use this, but you can actually just fly to the same route that you're on, because you've entered the route, and that counts as basically having visited everywhere on the route. You can fly to the route, and you can go straight to the Pokemon Center at the other end, and you just skip the entire thing. There have been not many games where I've been able to do that, but there has definitely been at least 2. So, it is fun to use. Why'd you screw it up? Excuse me? I just got here. You made that bug type I've been keeping an eye on for days run away. Listen, if it was shiny, I understand, I feel your pain, and you know what? I feel bad. If it was a Swadloon, I don't feel bad at all, buddy. You need to get a better hobby, okay? Listen, you could train up the Pokemon you already have, evolve it, get a Leavanny, you know, and catch another Swadloon. Sure, that would be a better use of your time than sitting there and waiting for 2 whole days for a bug type. That is not the dream. That is a sad, sad time to spend. I would be sad. Is this normal Shuckle? It is normal Shuckle. I don't know what other Shuckle it would be. But either way, Waterfall's super effective. Still doesn't KO because it's a Shuckle and it's a monster of defense, but it Power Split, so goodbye. Like, I really do love the Shuckle gimmick of using Power Split. I do. It's such a fun gimmick, but it never works. Talk to Mimo, the move reminder, if you want him to teach your Pokemon moves they've forgotten while leveling up. He may surprise you. I can check my Roserade. Actually, Vega City, this is where we want to be. We finally reached Vega, the city of fun. Sounds like a good place to be, huh? What do we have in here? This huge Pokédoll's blocking the way. In cuisine, you may be able to make something tasty with the ingredients you have. If I cook this Octo Risotto, here, take some. Okay. Sure. I'm really curious just to know how the view from the Lighthouse of Vega is. Lighthouse? Does that mean there's gonna be a Jasmine and an Ampharos? Because that's what I think of when I think of Lighthouse. Which is strange, because it's not the only lighthouse in Pokemon games, like Volkner, for example, in Gen 4, with his Luxray and everything. He lives in a lighthouse town, but no one ever thinks of him. I could have made a fortune at the casino with this, but I decided to quit such rubbish. Amulet coin! Okay. That kid's really just jumping on that bunk bed up there. You're gonna go through your bed. Alright? I had a bed similar to these. I had, like, what was called a cabin bed, where basically my consoles and my TV were on, like, and my wardrobe and my desk were all underneath where I slept, because, I'll be honest, my room doesn't have a whole lot of space, that's why I kind of struggle in VR a little bit. But, you know, I never jumped on it. I didn't. Not a single time. Mostly because there was no room to. But also, why would you risk breaking your bed? Like, if you want to jump on something, jump on a couch downstairs that's easily replaceable. A bed, you have to, like, so much effort to get back into your room if you break it. Don't break the bed. Pop, I'm a Pop Leo jumping on water balloons. Okay. Justine, stop it now. I mean, but like, you live right next to a beach and you're spending your time jumping on a bed? Wild. You can just jump in the sand. You can jump in the sand at any time. Ferdy really is a weirdo. He's said to have dug through all the trash cans in the region. Yeah, who would do that? I know it may sound weird to you, but have you ever tried to dig through all the trash? No? No? You know, it's not uncommon for people to throw away something that still works. Yep, I didn't start off entering this house by checking the trash. No. I would never. Sunshine Circus is famous throughout Eldo for its circus shows, but it's a traveling gym too. Interesting. That would be really inconvenient if, like, you know how the legendary beasts roam around, which is obviously in my head because of earlier, but imagine if gyms did that. Like, there was 2 gyms in a region which just straight up moved every time you flew to a place or whatever, or you changed routes. That'd be my nightmare. Especially if it was, like... Especially if it was an early gym. Right, if it was the last gym, it wouldn't be so much of a problem, because you'd have the entire place unlocked and you can get back to it easily. But if it was like the 3rd gym or something that was a traveling gym, you can't even access half the region at that point. That'd be awful. It's so relaxing to stay here and admire the sun reflected in the sea. Is it? But if you stand in front of me, I can't see anything. Come on, take this and move out of the way. A Bro Ball? That's a Master Ball without the M. Right, this is a Master Ball. Pokemon inspired by Swiss project makes core Pokemon more friendly. I also like the design. Like, it's simple, it's just a purple sort of top half, but the light on it makes it look really nice. I do. I like it. Like, I really like Luxury Balls and Premier Balls, but I like the Bro Ball. I do. I like the Bro Ball now. If I could get more of those, I'd be happy to. I forgot to put sunscreen on my face with such a sunburn, I look like a chippy burny. Chippy burn. I don't know why I said it like that. Chippy burny. After all these years on the open sea, I feel weird to walk on the mainland. Hi, Team Dimension Man. Nope, I can't interact with you. Okay. You get a shed shell. Someone just left their shedded skin on the beach. Kinda rude. Pick that up. Come on now. A nice cool drink's what you need with this heat. That's true. That's true. But I can't have, like, super, super cold, like, ice cream and stuff, because it'll strike my teeth really bad. Like, I suffer with ice cream. I have not had ice cream in years, which is horrible, because I love ice cream. Just a nice, simple, like, vanilla ice cream. Oh, I want it. I want vanilla ice cream so badly, but I just can't. It would hurt more than I would get enjoyment out of it. Taking a Pokeboard ride along the seafront is one of life's great joys. Yeah, I'll admit, that's pretty nice, actually. Okay, you know, I was gonna prove him wrong, but honestly, I kind of enjoyed that. So you know what? He gets credit where it's due. Credit where it's due. That was kind of nice. Switch. Taking Amber so long. Can't wait to eat that lava cookie I kept as a dessert. It's too hot for something called a lava cookie. You know that's one of, like, those challenge spice things, you know, that tops the Scoville scale that people eat just to, like, torture themselves? No, you don't need a lava cookie. I'm not... Munch. I'm not eating the last cookies we had at home. I definitely am not doing the same thing in my drawer right here. I will just, close that drawer. Alright, Munch, you got me. If you promise me to keep it a secret, I'll give you one. I didn't promise anything yet. And she handed me it. But you know what? She gave me a cookie. I'm easily bribed, you know? If someone gives me a cookie, sure. You know what? I'll keep a secret. This is still Vegas City, huh? I'm going to assume that the Pokemon Center is going to be in the first place, and I would like to get to the Pokemon Center before I run into a battle. You know, because one of these houses is going to be like a place just filled with battles. I know, it's a big city, it's got to happen at some point. They put up a huge skyscraper in no time over there. Meanwhile, where I live, construction happens literally every morning and nothing ever gets done. It is crazy. The city is huge for me, even coming from Hyperion. I can't imagine how a redneck couldn't get lost. Just garbage here. I really am checking every garbage bin. I thought this was a garbage bin behind a streetlight. Turns out it's just an entire streetlight, huh? Whoops. What else do we have? There's the Pokemon Center. We'll go in there after this house, I guess. It's said a disgusting, terrible monster is hiding in the Vegas sewers. Ah. Only a child could believe such a preposterous tale. I believe. I'm not lying. I saw it. It was tiny, and then it became a huge monster. Please believe me. Something in the trash. A revive. That's quite an interesting thing to throw away. What if your Pokemon faints? I don't know whether or not that monster exists. But stay away from the sewers anyway. I will not. I will go into those sewers and I will find... Wait, tiny and then grew. Isn't that kind of what happened with the Slurpuff? Hi. You're Carlos, aren't you? Yes? Hi? I've been looking everywhere for you. I've come on behalf of Asta himself. Uh-huh. He asked me to deliver this little present to you. Here you have. A Xenolith. Oh! Okay. Okay. What does that do? He's been very busy in some business lately, but he really wanted to reward you for the splendid job. Well, I'm done here. I'd better get back to work now. Keep it up, Carlos. See you. Is that the thing that evolves Xeno Pokemon? Am I right in that? Am I right in thinking that evolves Xeno Pokemon? Because that seems like, you know, it's not a key item, which means it isn't reusable. That's a shame. I was hoping it would be reusable. Xenolith, a mysterious stone imbued with the energy from Xeno. Yeah, okay. It evolves Xeno Pokemon. Do I have any Xeno Pokemon at the moment that I would really want to evolve? We have the Ponyta, but from what I believe, it's not going to become as good as the Rapidash that we actually fought. And I have a Pokemon with the exact same typing in Harrock, so I mean, I'm not thrilled about that unless it'd be the same. Galvantula's already evolved, Rapida's evolved, Roserade's evolved. I don't think we care, unless one of these is a Xeno Pokemon and I'm completely forgetting that it's a Xeno Pokemon. But I don't think so. We do have Electabuzz, actually, which would fit the bill, which is still holding my Choice Scarf, actually, which I should really take back. We would be able to get Xeno Electivire. We're gonna hold off on that for a bit. I have an idea. Don't mind me. I do have an idea when it comes to that, though. For right now, though, can Roserade learn any cool new moves? First things first. X is a Twin Nil, Poison Sting, we don't care about any of these. Venoshock, yeah, it has its use. It has its use, I don't hate it. Uproar is just worse than Hyper Voice. Synchronize is really good, but in minimal situations. So, no thank you. Poison Jab's physical. Yeah, overall, turns out we actually have a really, really good moveset. We just have a really good moveset, and I don't think anyone else... Maybe Honjin can learn something, actually. Hold on. Dragon moves? No. I was thinking maybe it could, like, learn something at level 1 that it wouldn't learn at other times. Did I even heal my Pokemon? I didn't. I do this so often. I get distracted. In the Pokemon Center. The place where you heal your Pokemon. And I forget to heal my Pokemon because I'm a dummy. It says here, the compound eyes, you have more chance of finding a wild Pokemon holding an item. That's true. That's true. Is there anything that I really feel like I need to buy? Do we need more repels? I guess we'll grab another 10. Kinda rich at the moment, actually. Do we need more Pokeballs? We don't need a huge amount. I'll keep it 50 Ultra Balls. I feel like 50 Ultra Balls, you can catch anything. If you're struggling to catch stuff with 50 Ultra Balls, you need to go into it with a new plan and hope that you've saved beforehand, realistically. You are on your Vroombug? I am so jealous of this man. I'm so jealous. I just want my Vroombug back. Thanks to these spare parts, my Vroombug's gonna race at lightning speed. You, sir, you are living your best life. Sooner or later, I'll convince Mom to take me to the Sunshine Circus show. Oh, Sunshine Circus Show. Say that 5 times fast. That is a little bit of a tongue twister. But for right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to save my game. Right? We are going to go ahead. We're going to take that Electabuzz out. And we're going to revert the save once we've evolved it. Just because we only have one Xenolith at the moment, and I mostly just want to see what the form is like, which I can easily do by just, like, Googling it, but that doesn't have the same effect. So we'll save. We'll evolve the Electabuzz with the Xenolite. And then we'll revert the save, just in case we want to evolve something else. Oh my, wait, hold on, maybe we don't want to revert. What am I looking at? Hold on, time to set up, okay, alright, Oh my god, wait, hold on, I love it. Electaburst? Wait, I love it. Fire Electric? Oh, I really like this. Special attacker. I really like this. I really like that. That's a really cool looking Pokemon. Can it learn anything cool, like an electric type move that it maybe would have learned at like level 1 because it's an electric type? Oh boy, we get some options, huh? We get some options. Honestly, I kind of just like Thunderbolt. I mean, I don't plan on saving it. I don't plan on saving the game right now. I'll be perfectly honest, I don't plan on saving the game right now. I don't know why I'm selecting these moves and actually teaching it them. But I really like it. I like Electabuzz a lot. It's definitely in the considered range. For sure. I don't know. I feel like at the moment we kind of utilize the flying typing a little bit on Harrock, so I like the fact that we have a different typing. Realistically... Scovel. Scovel. You don't bring a new typing with this as such. It's not like Electaburst does, but Electaburst is way cooler than Scovel. The Scovel's been so good to me. It has Levitate as a fire electric type. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. You know, I'm gonna give it some thought. I'm gonna give it some thought. I'm not gonna make any guarantees that I will use Electaburst, but I will definitely give it some thought. That is a way cooler sprite than I was expecting. I thought it was gonna be an Electivire with, like, rather than wires coming out of its butt, it would have, like, a fire butt, like, almost like a, you know, how, like, the size of a bunny tail. You know, I kind of was expecting just, like, a fire bulb on its butt, and maybe, like, the weird little tuft of hair that it had as an Electabuzz, but as an Electivire. Was not expecting Electaburst. So, definitely going to give that some thought. That is where I'm going to wrap up for this episode. Obviously reverting to save to before I use that Xenolith, just in case we get anything else that maybe evolves soon. At the moment, it's basically the only thing we'd want to evolve. So, it's looking like good chances. But, ending off this episode, if you guys have enjoyed this episode, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, bye!